County, Illinois. Today is November 12th, 2024. At this time, we will ask for the clerk to call the roll. Thank you.
Trustee Cap?
Here.
Trustee Hodges?
Here.
Trustee Garcia?
Here.
Trustee Greer?
Here.
Trustee Richardson?
Here.
Trustee Claybrook?
Here.
Thank you. We have a quorum present, so we stand for the pledge of allegiance. Could you lead us, Trustee Richardson?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You're not used to wearing one.
No.
I'll fall off of here one of these days. Did I ever do it?
The approval of the corrections of the minutes of the board meeting that was held on October 22nd, 2022. So are there any corrections that need to be made to the minutes for that date? From the board? If there's no correction to be made, I will ask for a motion to approve the minutes for October 22nd, 2024.
I motion to approve the minutes for last board meeting.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor by Trustee Hodges to approve the minutes for October 22nd.
I will
second.
I will second it.
And second by Trustee Cap. Will the clerk call the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
All right, motion passed, thank you. The next section is the open session to the public, so we're gonna open the meeting to the public. If you have anything to say, please limit your comments to 3 minutes so we can move the meeting along. So at this time, I would ask for a motion to open the meeting to the public.
I make a motion to open the meeting to the public.
There's a motion on the floor by Trustee Claybrook to open the meeting to the public. Could we have a second?
Second.
A second by Trustee Richardson. Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Okay, motion passed. The meeting is now open to the public. I mean, the first row. In fact, I'm gonna start at the back. The last row, does anybody have anything to say?
Okay.
On this side? Anybody have anything to say on this side?
Me or, I
I
would just like-
the back first.
okay,
Okay, okay. I guess no one has anything to say.
okay. I'm John Hyduk. Excuse me. A few weeks ago, Mr. Polk, you complained about a fire hydrant down 138 that got run over a couple months back, and you said it cost like 40 grand. You said things are expensive to fix, and I'm sure about that. Well, a few weeks later, just a few weeks ago now, I talked to John Cap here, and he agreed with me about the fact that that hydrant didn't need to be moved. It didn't need to be moved. It should have been just simply replaced. And that would have cost like 15 grand, which would have saved the village like 25,000 bucks. That was at your discretion, Mr. Polk. I'm wondering, why wasn't that voted on? Being at that, could you look up Emmy when I speak to you, sir?
Let me address that, by the way.
Oh, could you wait, John, till I'm
Oh,
done?
okay.
Because I'm sure I'm being timed over there, okay?
All right, let me answer that one.
Okay, well, Cal City Plumbing is one of our biggest donors. It's one of your biggest donors for Citizens for Polk. And their donation was paid back to them and then some with that job alone. It was with our tax money. That's why I was wondering why you didn't try to get it lower. Why didn't you vote on it? Next point is, at a recent meeting, a lady asked if you would consider giving the seniors back their senior discount for water. That's half off. You took it away back in 2018. You said no, maybe next year. Well, I watched the meeting on YouTube. I wasn't here, but you seem more concerned about how you look politically than you were to seniors at that point. Than actually helping the seniors. I'm asking you tonight, why don't you give the seniors back their exemption and the $10 surtax tonight? If you do, I may even consider voting for you, because it'd be the right thing to do. If not, the seniors just continue to struggle on and on like they've been the last 6.5 years. I don't understand why you took it away to begin with, but you put the seniors and you don't talk to them when they do come to the meeting. One lady says, can we fight this? We're gonna fight this. In 17, you said you already lost. I'll never forget that line to you. That's the first time I ever heard your voice. Also, it's been 3 years now, Mr. Polk, and I'm not asking about a whole lot, but the 2022 audit, it's been 3 years now. When's that audit gonna be ready? Now I'm done.
Thank you. Are there any other public comments? Are there any other public comments? I will ask for a motion to close the meeting to the public.
Make a motion to close the meeting to the public.
So there's a motion on the floor by trustee Claybrook. Can we have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by trustee Hardy. Will the clerk call the roll?
Trustee Cap,
Yes.
trustee Hodges,
Yes.
trustee Garcia, trustee Greer,
Yes.
trustee Richardson.
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook.
Yes.
Motion passed. The meeting is now closed for public comment. As far as the hydrant goes, that hydrant there has been hit a couple of times through the years. And it was my decision administratively to move it in another location. So we don't have to continue to go through that.
You moved it
And so
50 or
that is-
60 feet away, Mr.
You've
Polk.
already had to come in.
No, I'm,
You've already had to come in. So, that was the reason for making that decision, so we don't have to continue to go through that. And some of the other costs that were associated with, it was the excavation and the piping and just all the work that was involved in the process of that. Did you have something to say?
Yeah, so my comment was, it was cheaper just to replace it if you left it where it was, because the fire department and the police department decided it should be moved away from that corner. That's why we incurred the cost, because we had to move the main, and we had to. put
you
a
never
shut
told
off
me
there.
that, John, that day I was talking to you.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I didn't ask.
I suppose that you have.
But that's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I
I'm
was
glad you're
here.
here. I'm glad you're here.
I advised, the mayor had called me, I advised the mayor. He said, if I change the location, is that gonna hurt the department? Absolutely not. I told him to get it off that corner, because we've been having problems with it. Cars come around that corner and hit it all the time. So I told, he says, if we move it here, I said, you're fine, because it's just down the line and it's a.
See, the only point I was making is right now where you did it, it's got the, can I talk? Cause I'm the only one speaking tonight. I'm not costing you a whole lot of time, Mr. Polk. I understand that. The concrete blocks that are protecting it now, you could have put 4 of them where they are.
Time's up, sir.
You just don't wanna
And
talk
as
to
far as
us.
the senior discount goes, I'm a senior, and I would like for everything.
I wish you were paying for a lot of this stuff. That would be beautiful.
I'm a senior, and I would like for everything to be free to do it, but we cannot afford to do that. Our water rates are continuing to go up from Calumet City, from Hammond, to Chicago. We have to do calls, so when someone calls up and say, well, we got a problem over here, then we have to have it repaired. So it's not just the water bill, it's also the repair that we have to take care of. So.
We have no idea where we are financially right now.
Here, let me add this to the water. So the water costs so much money, so if you give the seniors a discount, who's gonna pay for the water they use? It'll be the
Stop
rest of the
spending
residents.
25 grand extra on things like that.
Right.
We have no idea where you're spending money because you won't talk to us.
Yeah, the issue with the water, the other residents would have to pay the difference. So then we decided one time, because they were being charged much less than what the water cost, that we need to get rid of that discount. That's why we did it.
John, you're the finance guy. When is our audit coming out?
We do have a target date, but I don't know. I don't have.
It's been 3 years. You still don't have a target date. Can you do better than that?
We do have a date, but I don't know what it is.
Dalton hasn't had an audit since 21 either.
Okay,
3 years, Mr. Polk.
this is not done. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Another thing that I would like to address, communication, I had come across my path from yesterday, and it was talking about, property taxes, and I believe that it was connected to a certain individual in the village, and the person was talking about, that we spending money, unnecessarily, so I would like to say, and that I had gotten a raise and all this kind of stuff, so that person, for 2023, they paid $1,782 for taxes. I paid $4,901.81, and I've been in Burnham for 28 years. In the last 20 years, I paid $54,721.56.
You looked up how much money I pay in taxes?
It's public information.
You just said that.
Everything is public.
You're talking about my flyer. Polk, you're a piece
I
of
didn't say
work.
who I was talking about.
The information you were just speaking about was on my flyer.
Okay, we're going on, so.
You gotta think before you talk, sir. You looked up my taxes.
So you're.
Okay,
That's what you guys are gonna be working
Your
for.
report from the clerk. You got anything else?
I'm good now.
I have nothing, Mayor.
Okay. Because the clerk doesn't have anything. We'll move right along. Public education, health, safety, welfare, trustee Green.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve or not approve on the hiring of Sharon Bailey, I hope I'm pronouncing your names right, Angelo Ajara, Matthew Pazana, Aiden Redkey, Peter Stallone, Orlando Smith, and Jaquan Watkins as the following applicants for the Village of Burnham Fire Department. All members have met all the pre-employment requirements. These applicants will be part of the assistance to the firefighters grant. And Orlando Smith is a lateral hire who has met all the requirements through the state fire marshal and the IDPH, to which he does not need to be on the assistance to the firefighters grant.
Okay, so you're making a motion, so, would each person just stand up and give us a little brief description about yourself and, in the order that you was called, Ms. Bell?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Siobhan Bales. I grew up here in Burnham. I'm a veteran, got out of the Marine Corps in 2019, and looking to serve my community. Thanks, sir.
Hoorah.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Angelo Barajas. I grew up in Hegewisch, and I'm a little bit familiar with the area and community of Burnham. And I'm just, trying to get the opportunity to work with the community and serve the community of Burnham. And yeah, just excited to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
How y'all doing today? Matt Pizzana. A little bit about myself is that I'm born and raised in Hegewisch, so right down the street almost. Reason why I want to be here is because obviously everyone's gonna say you want to serve their people, but I want to make a legacy for myself. But you gotta start from somewhere and make it back up. And that's why I chose to be here.
Thank you.
Aiden is not here. Aiden's not here.
Good evening, everyone. My name
No, it's for the firefighters,
I'm sorry.
the cadets, the people that we're hiring.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I'm not being. I'm sorry about this.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Peter Scalone. I grew up in Hegewisch, and I completed the Marionette Park Fire Academy, and I'm here because I want to make a difference. I want to serve the community, and I'm just glad to be here.
Orlando?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm Orlando Smith. I grew up around the corner in Calumet City. I've been on Chicago Fire Department for 5 years now. So I just want to come to Burnham, get some more experience, serve the community that I'm familiar with.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I'm Jaquan Watkins. I was born and raised in Homewood. That's like 15 minutes away from here. And I always just like helping people growing up. So this was just a fun way to help out the community, I would say. And do something that makes me smile at night, where I can go to sleep happy and just enjoy helping people in their everyday lives.
Thank you. I know the board have any questions, but, have any questions?
You guys have some really good stuff. I'm excited to have you work with us. Welcome to Burnham, guys.
Thank you.
I would like to make a motion to approve on the hiring of Sharon Bailey, Angelo Barjaras, Matthew Pizzana, Aiden Redkey, Peter Salon, Orlando Smith, and Jaquan Watkins as the following applicants for the Village of Burnham Fire Department. All members have met all the pre-employment requirements. These applicants will be part of the Assistance to the Firefighters Grant, and Orlando Smith is a lateral hire who has met all the requirements through the State Fire Marshal and the IDPH, to which he does not to be on the Assistance to the Firefighters Grant. I make a motion.
Could we have a second to that motion, please?
Second.
A motion made by trustee Grant and a second by trustee Richardson. Will clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Phillips?
Yes.
Our motion passed. Congratulations. Now, you really belong to us now for
All
sure.
right now.
Please, trustee Green.
I would like this is for the for the month of October, there was fire calls, there were 6. There were 4 during the day, 4 during the day and 2 at night. And for ambulance calls, there were 57. They were very busy. There were 34 day calls and 23 night calls. There was like psychic incidents, 1 diabetic incident. There were 8 trouble breathing, 8 had chest pain, 3 were unresponsive. There were 3 wounds. So they were ambulance was very, very busy. And this is what's for the month of October 2024. To our veterans, thank you for your sacrifice and your hard work, for your hard work and service to our country. We appreciate how hard you work to ensure that we could continue to enjoy our freedom. You are a hero for your bravery and sacrifices to our nation. We salute you. Fight Chicago is accepting applications for any veteran who served on active duty during World War II, the Korean War, or the Veterans War. If you serve your country's call to duty, and you deserve to be honored, all expense paid, one-of-a-kind journey to Washington, D.C. for a day of honor, thanks, and inspiration. And we certainly would like to see some of our veterans from in the Southland attend this trip. You often see on TV the veterans that go on the trip. Well, we would like to see some of our veterans from the Southland area to attend this trip. It's free. You may sign up by visiting the honorflightchicago.org, or you can call 773-207-227-83887 to get your application, and I do have some applications on hand. There is a waiting list, but still it's worth getting on the waiting list. Reminder, vehicle stickers are still available for purchase. There are some people who have not purchased their vehicle sticker. Well, they're still available for purchase. Seniors, are you aware Medicare health plans and coverage changes every year? The enrollment period starts from October the 15th to December the 7th. The annual enrollment period is important time to make sure your doctor still will be in the network after January 1st, 2025. So if you want to keep the card, now is the time to do it. Illinois law requires the pharmacist talk to you about any new or changed prescription. Education ensures safe and effective use of your medication, reducing the chance of serious interactions. So if your pharmacist, when you go pick up your medicine, fails to discuss your new or your changed prescriptions with you, you can please contact the state regulatory authorities. And that's Department of Financial and Professional Regulation, Complaint Department, 100 West Randolph Street, Suite 9-300, that's in Chicago. Again, your pharmacist should talk to you about your new or your changing prescription. Windmill Creek Casino is now open. A Southland Casino 173rd South Houston. It spans 75,000 square feet. It's a 16-story, 252-room hotel with a spa. And it has a steakhouse on the top floor, which is scheduled to be open early next year. Wind Creek has estimated that $3 million tax revenue will flow annually to Homewood and East Hazel Crest. Because the casino sets on both lots, it sets on Homewood and it also sets on East Hazel Crest. And another $4 million per year to other Southland communities. So the casino is now open. You saw it on TV. It was very, very busy. It was very crowded. Houston, from my understanding, was backed up very, very bad. So I'm sure they're gonna have to do some redirections as time goes along. The Village of Burnham's annual toy drive is November the 1st. The toy drive starts from November the 1st to December the 14th. Please give a little joy to our local children. Your drop-off location is the Village Hall. It's a wonderful gift of giving. It's a way to break in our community. The toy drive serves as a powerful catalyst for our community unity. It brightens the holiday for families in need. It teaches empathy and compassion. So if you have a toy, please share it. There are families that are in need. And if you know of a family that is in need of toys, please sign up to one of the ladies in the office. And last but not least is our annual Christmas pop-up shop, which is December the 7th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Setup time is 9 a.m. You may shop for your Christmas gifts, stocking fillers, homemade crafts and arts, clothing, jewelry, accessories, delicious seasonal treats, home decor, and more. So again, our pop-up shop is December the 7th. It's an indoor event at our community center. The time is 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we hope to see you there. Have a great evening.
Thank you, Trustee Greer. That will be your last good one. Okay, Public Works and Building, Trustee Claybrook.
Good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, I want to say Happy Veterans Day, and to all the veterans, from one veteran to everyone else. Thank you for your service. Also, Public Works had the street sweeper out yesterday, running throughout the village. And also, residents, you can rake your leaves to the parkway. The leaf collector will be out tomorrow. And Public Works will be running the leaf collector until it gets cold or when it snows. Also, if we miss your house, you can call the Village Hall and leave your address and just leave a short message saying that we missed your house, and we'll definitely get over there. Also, National First Responders Day was October 28th, and the Village of Burnham, the mayor and the trustees, we celebrated our first responders, which included the Public Works, the Fire Department, and the Police Department, with the luncheon here at Village Hall. And it turned out good. We just wanted to show our respect and everything to all the Public Works and Fire Department, Police Department, to show that we appreciate the job they do. And that's all I have.
Since you brought up the veterans event, would somebody like to explain the event we're having for Saturday?
Yes, I was good.
Okay.
This, you want me to just do it now?
Yeah, you can go.
This coming Saturday at 1 o'clock, we're gonna have our groundbreaking ceremony for our Veterans Memorial that we're building. Hopefully, we're hoping and praying that we have it finished by Memorial Day 2025. So it'll take place at the site, which is located on the southwest corner of 140th and Torrance. The ceremony will start at 1 p.m. and we'll have light refreshments afterwards. So if you're available, please come and join us for this great occasion.
Okay, thank you, trustees, for that information and your reports. And the ordinance, resolution, and plan, trustee Garcia.
Good evening. Discussion of consideration of and taking action to approve or not approve resolution number 2024-R-010, a resolution approving and authorizing the termination of a redevelopment agreement between Eric Thurman, ET, to enter into a certain redevelopment agreement dated May 2024 in the village of Burnham.
And so this was a developer, had come into town and had seen some abandoned properties that he was interested in, but there's like a $10,000 stipulation fee that has to be put up with the village initially. And of course, when when they improve the property and fix the property up, then they can get $10,000 back, so, in that regard, so, but he changed his mind. So many times people come to me and say, well, I wish you'd have let me have the house, I wish you'd have done this, but the village don't own the houses. We have to go through a process, we have to go through an acquisition process in order to, to acquire the property. And we normally don't really acquire individual homes, we normally go after commercial properties, and commercial properties help us to bring more jobs back to the community, more tax revenue, and we've done that on several, and we will announce those to you at a later time. So that was the issue with that, so could you make a motion?
So make motion to approve resolution number 2024-R-010, a resolution approving and authorizing the termination of a redevelopment agreement between Eric Thurman to enter into a certain redevelopment agreement dated May 2024 in the village of Burnham.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor by trustee Garcia to approve resolution number 2024-R-010. So could we have a second, please, for approval?
Second.
And second by trustee Claybrook. Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed. Do you have anything else, trustee Garcia?
No.
Thank you, trustee Garcia. Finance, trustee Cap?
I have nothing else to add. Thank you.
Thank you, trustee Cap. Public utility, trustee Richardson?
None.
Okay, thank you, trustee Richardson. Park and recreation, trustee Hodges?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I want to take some time to thank our fire chief today. He's been amazing in partnering with the village when it comes down to anything we need to get done. In fact, we just had a very successful open house with the fire department this last month. It was so fun, and kids came, and people been asking about it since. So I want to give you a big heads up, and kudos to you, chief, and the whole fire department for your support throughout the year. And we'll give them a hand tonight. Everywhere I can see y'all guys say thank y'all. Y'all always do come through, and we appreciate you. Not only are you the heroes that we look out for, but like you guys do come through for a lot of things. Specifically, I want to talk about and get on top of the toy drive. The fire department's been really helpful with helping us with the toy drive, and trustee Garcia, she brought some toys to kind of jumpstart us. I'm very passionate about giving, to the community. We got the turkey drive coming up, and the toy drive has been around since being trustee, and I really want us to maybe make sure that our kids have a good Christmas in Burnham that don't necessarily have it. Now, if you have some toys, we want you to bring toys wrapped brand new, would be great. If you know somebody who needs toys in Burnham, please let us know. That's really important. So, and another thing, we got the turkey drive. We want to talk about that. If you know somebody who needs a turkey, it's okay. If you need a turkey, it's okay. I always say, well, it's a small thing that either you are in need, you don't need it, or you will need it. That's how it works sometimes in life. We got to come together. So, we got the turkey. So just call the village hall. If you need a turkey, get on the list. We get you a turkey Thanksgiving. So if you know somebody who needs toys, let us know. But if you want to donate toys, you can donate them at the village hall, and they'll pack them. But I want to thank Trustee Garcia for bringing toys, get us started. And we thank you guys for working together. And I want to give a shout out to the fire department. You guys are awesome, especially with the toy drives, the soccer tournaments. I just want to say that to you guys and all the young people stuff. We appreciate the mentorship. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
What's up?
Yes, I'd like to make a correction. We're asking that the toys that you bring in be unwrapped.
Oh, all right.
Unwrapped, because we give the parents the choice of choosing.
Oh, no,
what
yeah,
they
yeah, I'm talking
unwrap.
about in the package, brand new, I didn't mean wrapped. In the package, I'm sorry, I was wrong. But I didn't mean wrapped, when I said that, I meant in the package, brand new.
That's what you
Because what we do is, I can break it down, we lay the toys out, and kids actually pick the toys out.
Parents pick up the
Parents
choice they
pick,
want.
yeah, sometimes kids pick them out too, so that's how we do it. Thank you so much, trustee, we appreciate that. And another thing I wanna talk about, CMPD, they have the new books out. And the way they wanna do it, I have books, so we want new CMPD books for what's going on, the programming that's going on at the Park District. I can get those books for you, we got some in my office, I'm putting them out front, but, I just ordered some more. But they also have a digital this year, and so we have a whole lot of these. And all you have to do is you go down to the bottom, and if you bought a phone in the last 5 years, goes through your camera, and you should be able to type it in, bam, what's happening. And you go straight to their website, and you can check out what's going on in CMPD. They give you the whole programming of what they got coming up throughout, the winter, okay? So we have that. They have open gyms on, if you look for something to do for your young people, open gyms are Saturdays from 11 to 2. It's $5, but if you're having problems with that, just give me a call and I can call them up and see if we can get you in there, we have time for that. And that's all I have for right now. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, thank you, trustee Hodges, for that report and your information. So next we're having a presentation of petitions, communication, that's month, you said, on memorial.
I have a couple memorials. Since our last meeting, we lost 2 longtime residents. The first one was Kim Patricia. She was a former village trustee, and she was retired from the Cook County Sheriff Department. She died on October 26th. And then Raquel Venegas, which happens to be Officer Avila's mother. She died on October 25th. So I would like to pause for a moment of silence for those 2 ladies who are longtime residents. Thank you. Thank you. A resident has asked us to rename a street in honor of Kim, and we're considering that, but we're trying to come up with a way to have some kind of petition that we could take around the neighborhood to get signatures from neighbors on that block. So once we iron out the process, we will notify you or see how the neighbors feel, but we think she was worthy of it, and it would just be that one block. So
It would be honorary, it would not change the name of the street, that's
right, it would just be like a second name. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, trustee, for that report and your information. Do we have any unfinished business?
Gonna be Green Bay, John?
I just want to remind everyone, this is the Coyote, it's their mating system. So please be aware when you go outside or when you're walking down the side of the street, be aware, because the mating system, and they have been known to attack your animals, your little children. Coyote mating system is now in process.
There was one on Burnham Avenue last night, early in the evening too, like 6 o'clock. Just down the street from me.
So be careful.
Thank you, trustee Greer, for that updated information. So we don't have any unfinished business. Do we have any new business? I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Claybrook. Have you made the second?
Second.
Talking about trustee Richardson.
Trustee Pat?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Can't hear.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
The meeting is adjourned. Thank you for coming. We have some refreshments for you.
I'm new in the area, been living here for 3 years. I really enjoyed it. I lived in Chicago most of my life. I should have moved out here 40 years ago. That's all I wanted to say. All right, all right.
Sorry.